Hey guys, welcome to another recap of The Amazing Race. How many people are enjoying the season so far? I am. Alright, so last time the oldies, Rob and Sheila, were just edged out by 15 seconds by the chippies. Alright, so this week they're going from Shanghai to Surabaya, Indonesia. When they get there, they have to go to Alun Alun Stadium. And the winner of this leg of the race gets an express pass. That's huge. It really is. It could mean the difference between getting eliminated in the future and not getting eliminated. So everybody was on the same flight. What? Except for Rob and Kelly. They decided that they were going to take an earlier flight. But they did not take into consideration it had a 4-hour layover in between flights. Oh no! Yeah, oh yeah. The Rockers, they got an earlier connection. I think, was it in Jakarta? By like an hour or something like that, because they went on standby. So that was pretty cool. And the Rockers arrived first in Indonesia. And everyone except Rob and Kelly made it to there too. Rob and Kelly got there later because they had the 4-hour layover, which really sucked. But it really didn't matter all that much because the stadium was closed until the morning. So even though they had to take like numbers, it was a pretty easy task. I mean, from what I saw, it was just you had to hop on the back of a motorcycle and wait your turn until you raced against these two bulls. Which, by the way, animal cruelty, they had like these ropes coming out of their nose and things on their buttholes. It was like really, glad I'm a vegetarian. Alright, so it's time for the roadblock, kids. Who likes to party? Not me. Just kidding. Alright, so it was like a little kiddie party. They had this machine for children to sit on while you pedal, and it was like a little amusement ride, and you had to multitask though. You had to make balloon animals and hats, one for each kid, so that makes 8 if there's 4 kids, while you were pedaling their ride. If you're not good at multitasking, you wouldn't have been good at that. And the balloon animals were really hard to make because the balloons were really achy breaky. A lot of them were like exploding. And if there's one thing that I absolutely hate, it's balloons. Especially those skinny ones. Something about the pop, it just makes me freak. Alright, so after that they had to go to Wijaya Motor Shop, where there was a detour. It was either Ice by the Pound, where you had to deliver the ice, and there was like a lot of it. I think they were like 60 pounds or something like that, each tube of it. And you had to do like 10 of those or something. I can't remember exactly, don't hold me to it, but it was an S-load of ice. And everyone chose to do that except for the twinsies, and they chose fish by the barrel. And in that side of the detour, you had to get your fish and go to a fish market and prepare it for sale. So the substitute teachers, one of them, aka Will, was having a little mental breakdown because I guess he's got the same problem that I do about the balloons. They kept breaking on him and he kept freaking out because it took him forever before he even made one. But not to worry, because at the pit stop, Pasar Pabin, I think that's how you say it. Sorry if I don't know the pronunciation. I tried to write it phonetically, but who knows? I was falling asleep the whole time because I'm exhausted. Well, anyway, at the pit stop was this long-nailed, creepy guy. You can't tell me that there's not feces under his nails, because I won't believe you. I'm sorry, that's just disgusting. How can you keep that clean? Anyway, not too obsessive compulsive, right? Natalie and Nadia came in first. See, I got her name right this week. And they got the express pass, so congrats to the twinnies. Super twin powers, activate. Then Trey and Lexi came in second, followed by James Squared, the Chippies, Abby and Ryan, Josh and Brent. Now James and Abba They came in 6th place, despite the cab driver taking them to the wrong Wijaya, because apparently there's an awful lot of Wijayas, and they're not all the same thing. Now, Caitlin and Brittany came in 7th, Rob and Kelly in 8th, and in 9th place, Gary and Will. Even though they dumped the ice. Yeah. Poor Amy and Daniel, they were eliminated, and I freaking cried. I felt so bad for her. She really was emotionally invested in this, and it's apparent that Daniel really loves her. I don't know why they're dating on and off, because those two kids belong together. If there's a God in heaven, those two will be together because they're meant for each other. Alright, so next time it's the old W turn. Oh no. Till then, much love.